Anthony J. Perrano, your consumer, bankruptcy law, and student loan lawyer with 30 years experience. So what happened to SAVE? Well, as I've spoken about in my last two videos, federal courts have put an injunction on the SAVE program provisions. So if you were counting on 10 to 12 years forgiveness and an interest freeze, well, that's no longer the case. Those have been blocked. Will that be the case in the future? Perhaps. The cases could be appealed, it could change, but for now, that's the status. So the question is, what to do? Well, first of all, don't panic. There are options. For most borrowers, the forgiveness timeline was the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's where the new DOJ guidelines for student loans in bankruptcy can give you a golden opportunity. The guidelines make it easier to prove undue hardship in bankruptcy. In other words, to prove that you cannot pay your student loans because you can't maintain a basic standard of living, and it's not likely that you're going to make enough money to pay them off in the future. That may enable you to discharge your student loans in full. No matter what the amount, up to $200,000, $300,000, they're being discharged. So now's the time to talk about that. We could also talk about other plans that you might be able to move into. But I think you need to have a plan for the future, a strategy and a backup. I don't think you should just sit there like a branch bending in the wind. Eventually, you're going to break. So go to my bio, click it, PerranoLaw.com, up in my profile, book a consultation. Let's talk about a plan for your future and what you can do to get out of this situation. Thank you.